can't think straight, can't concentrate. Feels like I'm seeing double. You're on my...
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you missed the previous video, my dad, Tucker, and I took a road trip out to Virginia to help my aunt make over her home office. In part one, I went over the design plan. I showed you a tour of what the office looked like before we started doing anything in there, and then we demoed the fireplace and built some huge bookshelves. In this video, we're going to build a new frame for the fireplace, install some stacked stone, trim out the bookshelves, paint, and then install some sconces over the bookshelves and a new ceiling fan. Also, I have some beautiful prints that I just got in from DESENIO, so I will show you those. There's a lot going on here and we're starting to run out of time, so we hired out some help to keep us on track. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. This project has been so much fun, and with these beautiful views, I feel like I'm on vacation. So in the next video, we'll be adding a few final touches, adding the decor and furniture, and then I can finally reveal the space to you guys. So stay tuned for the next video, and thank you so much for watching. I want to quick thank DESENIO for collaborating with me on this video. DESENIO offers trendy, high quality Scandinavian prints and frames, and they update their collection regularly. They have some beautiful gallery wall inspiration on their website, and you can even customize your own gallery wall. Plus, they ship to countries worldwide, including the US, within 5 days. I had my aunt pick out a few prints that she liked for her office. She has one small blank wall that we can use for pictures, so we're gonna do a mini gallery wall there. So I'm going to unbox these prints right away, show you guys what we got, and then I want to get them up on the wall right away because I can't wait to see what they look like. Like I mentioned, we ordered a few prints for my aunt's office. I ordered a few prints for my mom, and I'm about to go and order a bunch of prints for my house because they are so beautiful and I have nothing on my walls at home. We all have very different styles, but DESENIO really has something for everyone and every style. So I have a DESENIO link in the description below if you're interested. Thank you again, DESENIO. I'm very excited about this collaboration. You can use code HOMEWITHSTEFANI for 30% off your prints, and there'll be more information on that in the description below. Here's where we left off in part one. We're going to start by framing out the fireplace. We're building a new frame on top of the hearth so that we can pull the fireplace out even with the bookshelves.
You're on my mind, deep in my head. I think you're taking over me. Do you feel it now? What I told you about, do you feel it now? Knowing no rain won't make a change, won't fold your boldest value. This love I hope's not growing on, still I swear that I'm up for you. Runs in our blood for better good, and I know why you're beside me. I can feel it now.
To secure the new fireplace frame, we screwed it down into the hearth, then attached some blocking to the walls and the bookshelves.
How we'll keep going. While blood keeps on flowing.
We also added some blocking to the ceiling so that our plywood sheathing has something to be secured into at the ceiling.
That feel of that it all fall and ruin arrival. This life we hope not growing, then I can see that changing. All the feeling now, what I told you.
My dad and uncle brought the fireplace out, and I secured it to the new frame with some screws.
How we'll keep going.
Now we're cutting 5/8 inch OSB to cover the entire face of the fireplace and securing that to the 2x4 framing studs. Now it's time to start working on the trim for the bookshelves. I added some blocking to the top of the bookshelf so that we have something to tie our trim into. We're working with some weird angles at the ceiling, so this was a bit of a challenge.
Right where we belong. Oh, there's no moving us from here. I can feel it now. What I told you about, do you feel it now?
First, we ripped 1x12s down to match the same size as the base of our bookshelves. We mitered the corners and then secured that to the base with some trim nails. On top of that board, we added some more decorative base trim to break up that space a bit. We will be adding some final shoe trim later on as well.
I stand on the shoulders of giants, making self-reliant on making people defiant. That's the way the world came, packed with rebels and heretics, it's all the same. So you can keep on running your charade, while I keep on running and gunning in my parade. It doesn't have to make you feel good, just doesn't have to wreck everyone else.
For the top of the bookshelves, we used 1x12s first and secured that to the top, then placed some more decorative molding at the ceiling.
It doesn't matter now if I'm having fun. All the trees don't lie, they don't steal a cheap. But a tree can't change the world, that's how we got them beat. 'Cause I came here to talk and I spent twice as much time listening, yeah. And when does love begin to wash away the things that we all fear? And what does it matter now that all I have is this buzzing in my ear? Oh, 'cause I came here to talk and I spent twice as much time listening, yeah.
Now I'm working on the trim for the face of the bookshelves. I used 1x2s for the face trim and centered that on the plywood supports. I used wood glue and trim nails to secure the 1x2 primed boards.
Came out as a caterpillar, went in as a Rockefeller. But I had things to do that never got done. It doesn't matter now if I'm having fun. All the trees don't lie, they don't steal a cheap. But a tree can't change the world, that's how we got them beat. 'Cause I came here to talk and I spent twice as much time listening, yeah. And when does love begin to wash away the things that we all fear? And what does it matter now that all I have is this buzzing in my ear? Oh, 'cause I came here to talk and I spent twice as much time listening, yeah. Ooh. Cause I came here to talk and I spent twice as much time listening, yeah. When does love begin to wash away the things that we all fear? And what does it matter now that all I have is this buzzing in my ear? Cause I came here to talk and I spent twice as much time listening.
I'm making some rectangles with tape for some decorative molding. We wanted to break up that space a little bit and add some more detail for each of the sconces.
These oblong thoughts come easily, stretching my field.
I found this tiny decorative trim at Lowe's. I cut it down to size, glued, and taped the corners.
By my side, and now your eyes open up every morning to the love that shines in mine.
Then placed it with tape on the bookshelves and nailed it into the bookshelf with 5/8 inch brad nails.
Leave me here all alone. I'll be waiting, can't make it because I know that after all this time, you'll read between these lines. Feeling fine, cause you said this is all you want. No more playing on all this. Waiting, I'll call you mine. I know you feel the same as I do.
Now that all of the trim is done, I had to go through and fill all of the nail holes with wood filler.
Reminiscing on the time when we first met, I was tongue-tied, stupefied. What was it that I said? Probably something foolish that didn't make much sense, but you remembered a year later when I saw you next. When I told you.
After the wood filler was dry, I sanded the wood filler down with a little detail sander.
I could not wait to show you. I cherish all your lines. And after all this time, feeling fine. Cause you said this is all you want. No more playing on all this.
We had some professional painters come in to help stain the ceiling as well as the log trim around the windows.
No more playing, wishing, waiting. I was taking, baby. You were turning me up and you were turning me on. You woke me up at the break of dawn. I told you, baby, I'm so far gone. But I was sneaking out and I was sneaking in, back into your room again. Oh, honey, please, can't you see what I see?
Before painting the bookshelves, I put on one coat of primer.
This is the way it should be. Oh. Come on.
My dad and I are prepping the fireplace for stone. So first we stapled on this black felt paper to the entire face of the fireplace.
Feeling fine, cause you said this is all you want. No more playing on all this. Waiting, I call you.
After the felt paper, we cut some wire mesh down to size and installed it to the face of the fireplace with some heavy-duty staples.
Waiting, I was taking, baby.
We had some professionals come in to do the scratch coat and install the stacked stone. They were super quick and did an amazing job, but they did run out of stone, so we're going to have a bit of a gap until more stone comes in.
I think you're taking over me. Do you feel it now? What I told you about. Do you feel it now?
Now I'm taking some 220 grit sandpaper and lightly sanding the bookshelves before paint.
This love I was not growing. Still I swear that I'm up for you. Runs in our blood for better good. And I know I am beside me.
We added a bit of caulk to any of the large gaps.
I can feel it now.
The paint color that my aunt picked out was Raccoon Fur by Benjamin Moore. It's a beautiful color. My dad helped me apply the first coat, and then I went in and did a second coat of paint after everything was dry.
Keeps on flowing. Knowing, no, not today. I wouldn't wish for trouble. I cannot see that I feel afraid that it all fall and ruin and rubble. This love we hope not growing, and I can see that changing. All the feeling now, what I told you about the feeling now. My heart will keep going. While blood keeps on.
We had an electrician come in and install a new ceiling fan, and he also roughed in the electrical for the sconces. My aunt wanted a simple desk in the office, so we found a walnut slab from a local lumber yard. I sanded it down with a belt sander, added some nice hairpin legs, and then added a few coats of polyurethane on the top.
Keeps on flowing.
Now I'm installing the sconces above the bookshelves. This room gets a bit dark, so these sconces will add some nice lighting to the room.
We'll both be fine. Oh, there's no need to hurry. I know we're strong, right where we belong. Oh, there's no moving us from here. I can feel it now. What I told you about the feeling now.
And the final step for part 2 is hanging up the DESENIO prints. In the next video, we will work on a few final touches. We'll add all the furniture and decor, and I can't wait to reveal the space to you guys. So stay tuned for the next video, and thank you so much for watching.
Oh,